Welcome to Dyasty Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense will have first crack at this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fakes to grab. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Blevins. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
Turning it on! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Pirates come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. They'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Bringing the heat. Moving away from pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Quarterback keeper. Oh, better look out. There he goes.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They bring the punter onto the field now. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he got loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Oh, and another broken tackle. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The Pirates, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, East Carolina. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this is why you consistently run the football a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Utes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Turner runs out of real estate as he goes down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all.
Oh, he's got some space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Utes will punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He makes
the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Blevins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Pirates in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Myers on the move. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Utah! What momentum. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Hodge. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The short hands, it's Hodge. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Pirates line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, ECU!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
there he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Ball is loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. That's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground. He's got it again. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Pirates are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, East Carolina! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morrow. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It'll be 3rd and long. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hodge. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And it'll be a touchback. will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Blevins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
A strike downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the touchdown Utes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by turning it on. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. At the 20, he's got space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Pirates have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak
and they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Caught close to the marker. It's Blevins. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers,